If you would like to see how I made this tumbler, keep watching. I'm starting off with a 32-ounce Plump tumbler from the Tipsy Magnolia. I painted my tumbler using Dixie Belle bonding box. I already did my measurements and figured the length to be about 10 inches, so I had sectioned off my cut horizontally every 2.5 inches. I also added a piece of 1-inch painter's tape to go through the center of the cup. I will be placing some lyrics from a song in that section. I'm just going to warn you, I'll be using a lot of tape during this. I have plenty of tape to waste, so don't be like me if you don't and reuse it. I'm sure what you will see next, you may have an easier way of prepping it, but this is what was making sense in my head at the time. I labeled each section with what I want it to be so I could have a plan and drew the lines with my black acrylic marker. Now I'm making my template in Cricut Design Space. I will be using stencil vinyl and coloring everything including the words with acrylic paint marker. What I'm doing is making a rectangle that is about 2.5 inches tall by 5 inches wide and placing the design and clicking on slice. The rectangle for the words were 1 inch wide and 10 inches tall. I placed the vinyl on each section and colored in with acrylic paint markers that I thought best matched the rhinestones. For this project, I'm using different shades of red rhinestones from Diamond Fire Rhinestones. The colors I'll be using are light cyan, medium cyan, deep cyan, Bordeaux red, black, and Mirage champagne. was based on one of my epoxy tumblers I made. I figured it would be a cute idea to convert some of my epoxy designs into rhinestones. Place the painter's tape back on the cup, and I used that to help me with outlining the lines again, and also I went back to do any touch-ups on the coloring. Use the painter's tape to help with keeping my lines straight. I'm using SS8s in black to outline the sections, and I use SS6s in black for the words. Now I'm taking my Bordeaux red and light CM to fill in this first section. For the ombre section, I'm using deep cyan that reflects red and purple, medium cyan, and then light cyan. When working with a design that has tiny spaces for the rhinestones and it has multiple colors, it's best to have all the colors out so you can fill in the smaller sections instead of last, because you may not be able to get a stone in after the fact. For the gold section, I used Mirage Champagne. I had some SS3s and Golden Shadow to fill in for those tiny spots. For the bottom of the cup, I removed the bottom and used about 15 ml of Alumilite epoxy and the glitter Merlot from Diamonds and Dust to fill it. I attached my logo tag from It Needs Bling, and then I rhinestoned it using the border red. Here is the finished tumbler. I love seeing the different shades of red together on this tumbler. I think I'm going to do another with smaller one using different prints and different shades of pink next. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you for watching.